Good morning, guys. Good morning. All right. Some not live today, but let's we may get started on Facebook and YouTube. So, good morning, guys. Let me pause this here. All right. As much as we all love music, we're going to get today's live started today. So, thank you for being here. Good morning. If you didn't know, I'm Jessiva Allen, and I help artists crowdfund 5K plus for their next music project. And I'm actually going to be talking to some dance companies. You know, all this information can apply to any artist, and so it's a good time to level up in this area as an artist, to really create abundance around you, to create great relationships. Connection is currency, is one of the things one of my mentors says. And I take it one step further. I say connection plus urgency equals currency. So that's kind of my spin on it. I want to start today with a quote, and then we're going to talk about how to share your signature story in your opt-in video. And hopefully Instagram will get started as well, but we're gonna find out. So if not, we have the replay that we'll be posting. So here's my quote for today. Resistance is experienced as fear. The degree of fear equates to the strength of resistance. Therefore, the more fear we feel about a specific enterprise, the more certain we can be that this enterprise is important to us and to the growth of our soul. That's why we feel so much resistance. If it's meant nothing to us, there'd be no resistance. And then there's a second quote that I'm going to attach onto this, says, fear doesn't go away. The warrior and the artist live by the same code of necessity, which dictates that the battle must be fought anew every day. So if you showed up today, congratulations. The battle must be fought every day. Resistance may come up every day, but how we deal with it really matters. So today we're going to be talking about telling our signature story via an opt-in video. And really there's a framework to telling your story via an opt-in video. In a 2-minute video, ideally, because nobody has attention spans anymore, about 2 minutes is how you want your opt-in video to be. And in our 2-minute culture, which there's even less than that if you go on, like, remember Vine, the days of Vine. But to convey information, to convey a story, it takes about 2 minutes to get all the information out there. So the first thing you're going to want to do is have some kind of hook. This is an outline for the opt-in video. So get out your notes, guys, and write this down. You're going to have some kind of hook that grabs attention. This could be visual. You could use the video to grab some attention. It could be, I know one of my clients, her video is going to be her in like a mosaic dress, and she's got like all these shards around her because her theme, her song is about pieces of herself coming back together. And so that's her hook, is a very visual hook. If you don't have fancy editing skills, you could have something like, hey, have you ever felt like, and like have a verbal hook, and something that like leads people into your story. So that is number one. You want to have a hook, something that grabs attention. And if you don't grab attention within the first 3 seconds nowadays, people skip the video. That's just how it is in today's world. So that is very, very important. You want to have some kind of hook. Then you want to have the first part of your story, which is, first you want to introduce yourself. Say, hey, I'm Jessiva Allen. I'm a singer-songwriter from this part of the country. And then you want to introduce yourself with a story. So signature story, guys, if you haven't had a chance to walk through this, it's, why is this project important to you? How do you feel? How did you feel when you went through this, the stages of this project? Why is now the time to create this project? Why is this project so urgent for you? Those are 4 ways to ask the same question. Why is this project important to you? And for me, I give this example a lot, but for me, I'd been working on this album for like 3 years. I kept running out of the funds. I've been writing in my closet for 10 years. So it was like a heart shift for me. It was like a life shift for me. It was time. It was like, I said, look, I've been experiencing so much fear and resistance and anxiety around this project that I started to believe some lies about myself, that that my voice doesn't count, that I'm not good enough, all these things. And I've had enough of it. I'm done with it. Like, this is my time. And did you see how that was like, this is the hard thing I face, but like, I'm coming out of it. And this is why this project is happening now, because this part of my heart moved and it's happening. Like, us artists, we make music because it impacts our souls. Like, that's why we make music. So keep that in mind when you share your signature story via your opt-in video. And then you could go into the story behind this project, or what it's about, right? So this is a singer-songwriter album, very piano driven. It's about how I found my voice. There's a spoken word in the album. It's about how I found my voice. Side note, guys, music video's coming out April 16th. Excited. Okay, that's not part of the opt-in video, but coming back to the opt-in video, there's a spoken word in this album. It's very piano driven and lyrical, and the lyrics are deep, and they're about how I found out I'm more than enough. My story is more than enough to share with people. I don't have to be some crazy, drug addict in my past to have a short story to share. I can just be me, and my story is enough. And so that's what this project is about. And if you're someone, this is where you relate it to the other person. If you're someone who's felt these things before too, I believe this project will impact you. People have already called me crying about it, and I know that these songs are really powerful. And then you want to educate people. So this is the next one. You want to educate people on why being an independent artist is means you have to campaign for things. It means you have to crowdfund. So teach or educate people on the independent artist lifestyle. Hey, I'm an independent artist. That means that I create this whole thing from my own, budget, and most record labels will have $150,000 behind them. It's just me and my fan base, and me and you, basically, is what you're going to say. It's just me and it's just you, and the community, the amazing community that I have around me. I'm so thankful. So I want to invite you into this project. I want to invite you to come with me. And there's 3 ways that you can participate, and this is like the last section of it. This is the audience participation. I want to invite you to participate in this project. There's 3 ways you can support me. Number 1, you can opt in for free. If you guys are using Rocket Fuel as a platform, you can opt in for free and get updates from what happens in this campaign. You can say, we're raising this amount of money, and as the campaign goes along, I'm going to be doing events. I'm going to be going live. We're going to be smashing pies in people's faces, and we're going to jump into cold water and all sorts of crazy fun things. You can follow along the journey by just opting in for free on the button below. And then number 2, you can share this with a friend. If this story moves you, you can share this with a friend. I'd love to have you just in my community and invite other people in for you to be my champions. And then 3rd way, you can donate to the project. I will give you a reward for the project. That could be CDs, digital products, whatever your rewards are. I don't know what they are, but whatever your rewards are, you list them out. Hey, you could receive the mosaic dress that I wore during my music video. You can receive the earrings that I wore during my music video. You can receive a special one-on-one with me. You can receive some coaching from me. So whatever it is, whatever your rewards are, you're going to list those things very quickly. And then you're going to end with your heart. You're going to say, thank you so much. I really appreciate you. I can't do this without you guys. So definitely, you want to always tell people what to do. Click the button below, select your reward, and I'm just so thankful that you're on this journey with me. You always end with thank you. Like, this is a big deal. I can't do this without you, basically. And do you see how that's not like begging or like I didn't tell my story like, oh, feel sorry for me, like, feel sorry, like, I can't fund this album. Like, no, switch your mindset around. If you're in that, Switch it. No more of that. Step out of that and into abundance, into community, into vision for people, into inviting them to a party, into fun, into creating legacies and life changes for people. Like, this vision is bigger than you. It is not just about you and your music. It is about the community that you build and the vision that you cast for people so that they can come to your party. Like, this is like being like, I don't have a house yet, but I'm gonna invite you to my party. Like, it's scary to say that. Well, I don't really have a house yet, but I want you to come to my party. And I'm doing it online for now, but when I have a house, I'm gonna invite you over. We're gonna have cake. We're gonna have a dance party, right? This is vision, guys. You are creating a vision for people and welcoming into a community, and you get to have them feel special about that. So hopefully that makes sense. That's how you share your opt-in video. Really, it's not that different from the phone calls. It's not that different from the things that you share, on your posts. Like, this is just an invitation to a party, and you get to have that much fun with it. Okay. So if you have any questions, definitely put it in the chat. I am here, and I don't think Instagram ended up working, but that's okay. We're going to be posting this replay on Instagram as well as YouTube and Facebook, and on my Facebook page and my Facebook group. So if you need to watch this again, definitely watch it on those platforms. Otherwise, I will be capping this and putting this into a private community eventually. So take advantage of the time. These are lives, welcome for anyone to participate in. If you have any questions, please put it in the chat. If you're here with me, say hi, and I'll see you guys tomorrow at 10 a.m. We're going to be talking about how to, and we're going to be doing a review, how to tell your signature story in all the 3 aspects I've talked about in the last few lives, which is your opt-in video, your signature story, and your content calendar, as well as sorry, I just got a text. I got distracted. Your content calendar, as well as phone calls. So if you are available tomorrow at 10 a.m. PST, join me then.